Hi, I'm Holly, and I help women who feel lost, numb, or stuck come home to themselves. Women who know deep down that life is supposed to feel better than this. Here we explore how to stop abandoning yourself, how to rebuild trust with your life, and how to create the inner connection you've been craving. We talk about real healing, not perfection, not fixing yourself, but reclaiming your joy, your aliveness, your truth. Today's video is all about creating safety in your body because you are worthy of so much more than giving your power away. So let's drop in together. You will never feel truly safe with another person if you don't first learn how to feel safe in your own body. And here's the truth. People aren't always safe, but you can be. So many of us were taught, usually without words, that safety lives outside of us. That if someone else validates our pain, we'll feel better. That it's their job to regulate us, to make us feel okay again. And I get it. I've been there. There was a season in my marriage where I felt completely shut down. Emotionally, physically, spiritually. Even when my partner was doing everything right, validating my feelings, trying to repair things, showing up with love, my body didn't register it as safety. It didn't matter that she was doing everything she could. Because of all the unresolved pain from the past, all the times I had been dismissed or blamed or punished for having boundaries, I had started to feel like the relationship itself wasn't safe anymore. And because I didn't feel safe, I couldn't be open. I couldn't be vulnerable. And I couldn't be a safe place for her either. I pulled away. I closed my heart. I shut off my body. And it was slowly killing our relationship. And what I realized is I had been asking her to create a feeling inside me that only I could create. She couldn't win because I had outsourced my safety. The only way back was through me. Now let's talk about this in a bigger way. We often think that safety only gets disrupted through abuse, physical and emotional abuse, or trauma, but it's more subtle than that. Our safety gets shaken when, like, we open up and someone gets defensive, or a friend cancels without caring how it lands, or a parent says something that reactivates an old wound, or we try and set a boundary and get punished for it. Or when we simply just don't feel seen. And these moments, they add up. But here's the part that no one wants to say. People aren't safe. Not consistently. Not in every moment. Because people are human. And they're going to trigger you. You will feel unsafe sometimes in relationships. But that doesn't mean the relationship is doomed. It means you need to know how to come back to yourself. So, here's where we start. You're going to start with following through on your word to yourself. Say that you'll rest, and then actually rest. Say that you'll move, and then move. That consistency tells your body, hey, you can trust me now. And here's some other ways you can start building that safety within. Honor your no, even when it's uncomfortable. That tells your nervous system you matter. Validate your own feelings before expecting anyone else to. And tell yourself, of course you felt that way. Of course that hurt. Say it out loud. Make it real. Don't wait for somebody else to have to validate your feelings. Validate yourself. Tend to your body when you're dysregulated. Use your breath. Use sound, use touch. Remind your system we're okay now. Reinforce boundaries with grounded love, not because you're angry, but because your boundaries matter. Let yourself feel without rushing to fix. Safety is knowing that nothing inside of you is too much or broken. You're allowed to show up exactly as you need to. And each time you show up for yourself like this, you build that safety. You prove to your body, hey, I don't abandon you anymore. You don't need life to stop triggering you. You don't need everyone around you to get it right. And waiting, if you're waiting to only let the perfectly safe people into your life, that's a recipe for loneliness. The gift of creating safety within is that you no longer have to walk on eggshells or build walls around your heart. You can let yourself be surrounded by people again, not because they're perfect, but because you know how to hold yourself steady, even when their humanness shows up, just like yours does from time to time. And mine. This is what creates true connection. Not avoiding risk, but knowing you'll have your own back when it comes. So, I have a little journaling moment for you. I'd love for you to think of a moment when you felt unsafe with someone, even when they weren't trying to hurt you. What part of you needed tending in that moment? And what would it look like to offer yourself the validation, safety, or soothing that you were hoping that they'd give you? And if you really trusted yourself to hold that safety, how might your relationships shift? If this video spoke to you, to something inside of you, please like, subscribe, or share it with someone who needs it. It's how this message reaches the women who are ready to remember they are their own safe place. And that's where true freedom begins. And if you're looking for more support and reconnecting with your body and your truth, check out the free self-devotion ritual that I created. It's linked below. I'll catch you next time.